And hello and welcome to another video. Today I wanted to showcase a lovely entry of the Game Maker's Toolkit GameJam that is being hosted right now. There's like 9,698 entries right now, and you can like play and vote for a bunch of different demos over there if you want to. The game that we're showcasing today is going to be Looping Faith, which is an incremental game where you make loops around an eldritch deity to feed their eternal hunger and build up faith and create more followers and so on. It's really cool. I like the game a lot, and I figured I would showcase a new run of it. I am NAZ'XXARLGPULPITUSZ, the breaker of worlds, and you will feed me faith from puny mortals, traitor. My purpose is unthinkable, and my hunger knows no end. Loop around, Naz, with your mouse to generate faith. Use faith to gather my followers. So right here you can see, I can just do this real quick. Boom, boom, boom. You're not enough, bring me more souls. We'll get a pilgrim. And now this pilgrim is just gonna loop around and generate 0.1 faith per second. Right there. So as he loops around, this pilgrim is gonna help us generate more faith. You can see the numbers every now and then when they generate faith. Like this guy over here will soon enough generate some faith. Right there. And as we get more pilgrims, this number will speed up. Up at the top you can see the faith, and over here you'll see that we also have other units that we can unlock, like the Worshipper, who generates 1 faith per second. For now, we'll just get another Pilgrim, though. And loop around. I love this effect. I love the mechanic, overall. With a lot of clicker games, like this, or incremental games, you just end up using an auto-clicker, but you can't really do that with this. And I really like the loop mechanic overall, even if it kind of hurts my hand a little bit. Like my wrist is actually in pain right now. And also on top of that, you've got the music and everything going on here. I'll just very quickly turn up the game's audio a little bit so that you can hear it a bit better. And we'll just get another pilgrim right there to speed up the process further. We should soon just buy a new worshipper. Keep praying, keep praying. And right there you can see they generate 1 every second, which helps us a lot. It does help us a lot in generating faith. Let's get another pilgrim for now. And then keep going. Right there's a fallen. We can unlock them for 500. And they will double our manual loop faith generation. But for now, we're just going to upgrade the Pilgrim's faith generation so that they generate even more. And then we'll get another Worshipper. Like so. And like so. And just build up more of a following. Let's get more pilgrims in place right there. For 1,000 we can double the Worshipper's faith generation as well. For another 1,000 we can also generate even more with the pilgrims. Let's get another Worshipper in place. We definitely have to like circle around them. Around the deity, like so. But it would be more efficient probably if I were to do small circles. We just have to be careful that we don't accidentally make too small like of a circle. Right there's our fallen. who has now been summoned, and now we generate 2 per loop, which is incredibly effective. So, off we go. We continue like this. To get another Fallen, we need 2,500. Let's get another Worship in place and another Pilgrim. They keep getting more and more expensive though, so we'll have to be aware of that. Eventually it will just not be like all that efficient to get Pilgrims. The next unit that we can unlock is a Zealot for 1,100. They will generate 8 faith per second. So they should be quite the unit for us at this early stage. But there is also an argument to be had about just upgrading the faith generation of our worshippers. Since we've got 7 right now, they'll generate 14 instead of 7. Which is a solid, like, improvement. As such, I'll go with that for now, for the time being. Sadly, we can't see the number anywhere, which would be great, really. Like, I would love to see how much they're generating out of our total faith generation and how much faith per second we're generating as well. Like, just as a number somewhere. But it is what it is. So we'll just buy some more worshippers for now. Like this. So we get 20 per second through those. And 3 per second through the pilgrims. Okay, soon enough, we'll have enough for the Zealot. There we go. The Zealot can be found up there. They're generating 8 every second, which is a lot, you know. It's just what 4 worshippers would do, essentially. So for now, we'll save up for another Zealot. Could also alternatively save up for another Fallen so that we generate 4 per loop. But like, we can also buff this up and get more. Using the tentacle, we can just generate like a lot of souls. Like that, we can get an Archbishop who generates 47 per second. And this guy drains our faith, so we have to be a bit careful with that. Let's get a bunch of Zealots again. But we do get 5,000 for killing them. Let's get a Candleling who increases our faith generation by 1%. There's a Spectre as well who generates 14 per second using their loops. Come on. There we go. Let's upgrade our Candlelings and get another Candleling in place. There's a High Lich over here who generates 260 per second. Let's upgrade the faith generation for all of these and double the effect of our Fallen. There's an Alchemist who's going to speed up the circling units, meaning the Pilgrims and the Spectres over here. But if we get another Fallen right like this and upgrade them further, we'll generate 98 this way. There's another Candleling. Let's double their effectiveness yet again. There's more High Liches. High Liches get stitches. I can feel the gaze of your brothers, traitor. They're scared. Double the effectiveness of the alchemist. And get another to speed up our pilgrims even further. Double their effectiveness too. And there's an Ascended who generates 1,400 per second. Not factoring in the Candlelings and their improvements. There we go, 200 per second. I'm not sure if it's actually generating negative ones though. I feel like the multipliers are causing issues there. And so it says that it's generating like a minus 196 per loop. My hunger knows no bounds. There's another alchemist. It's double the effectiveness yet again of all of these units. And the Spectres. And more Ascended and High Liches. With all this power, not even the one you call father can stop me. Let's get more Spectres. And more Pilgrims. And upgrade the Pilgrims further as well. I want a huge swirling mass of Pilgrims. Let's get a bunch more Worshippers as well. And more Zealots. You can see them pop into existence. Yeah, upgrading the Fallen seems to cause issues, which I find kind of funny. There's a Herald who generates 7,800 faith per second. But that number also gets multiplied a lot by all the Candlelings. There's another Herald. There's another few Fallens. Minus 785 each time. I'm not sure if it's actually like subtracting it. Seems more like a visual bug. But also I can't tell because the number is increasing a bunch. Let's get more Ascended and High Liches. Another Herald. Upgrade the Ascended, upgrade the Liches. And so, we continue. There's an Avatar now, too. We keep buffing to speed up time. These generate 44,000 faith per second. Plus all the multipliers, obviously. There's more avatars. And candlelings. Let's upgrade the effectiveness of the heralds and get more of those too. Until there's nothing left. More alchemists as well. With all this power, not even the one you call father can stop me. All this power, not even the one you call father can stop me. All this... Okay. Did I break the game? Wait. The costs are negative now, so I get more points as I click on them. Because the numbers get too big. We just broke the game. Oh my goodness. Make the cost for all of them negative for now. There we go. And because they're negative, I get more souls as a result, you know? There's literally nothing that can, like, nothing happens beyond that. Like, I don't get more, it seems. I'm just generating so much because the game is literally broken right now. But yeah, I guess that was the game though. We broke it. But also, it seemed like a very, very interesting mechanic overall. Like, the theme for the GameJam was loop. And they ended up having a loop-based control system for an idle, like, not idle, but like incremental clicker kind of game. Which I found really, really cool. On top of that, I do adore the art style here and there. You know, it's like pixel art, but also like it looks like Cult of something straight out of Cult of a Lamb, but in pixel art. The music is pretty darn nice and simplistic, and I do enjoy games like this a bunch, as some of you might know. With that said, though, if you want to check out the game for yourself, it's available on itch. Apparently, yeah, there's a bug and everything, but like it has happened to others, and it's fine. Also, at some point, prices become negative, so multiply effects infinitely, which is fine. It's really, really cool, though. It's a very, very cool game, and over here you can see the submission page as well, where it says, looping is the only thing the player can do, and it allows them to interact and strengthen their units. Because you can also, like, buff your units if you loop around them. The lore is also based on a cyclic conflict between entities. What would you like to be called? Zumito Games. That's the developer of the game. And yeah, you can leave reviews, you can essentially leave a comment and rate the game and all of that, which is pretty nice. So go check it out if you haven't yet. Looping Faith seemed like a very, very interesting take on the sort of clicker / incremental game genre, in my opinion. And yeah, that was it for today, though. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you around. Until next time, bye-bye.